Shanks, what's up? Yeah. I'm just showing up. I'm just kind of showing up. Kind of showing up today. I'm not doing anything special. Am I? Jay! Am I? Am I, Shanks? Am I? Have you been here before, Shanks? Shanks. Shanks. Don't get banned off the bat, right? Don't get banned off the bat. You know me. Do you know who I am? You know what I do? Yuri. Pee-pee! What's up, guys? What's up, folks? What's going on? I'm just dipping the toe back in. All right, there's nothing special going on. I was gonna do just work on stuff and get my, I mean, you know, good to see everybody. What's up, Jim? What's going on? I don't know if you guys can see, like, right there, right under this this logo here, right here. There's a leg. There's a leg. There's a dog butt right there. That's Chloe. It's okay. It's okay, Shanks. Just, you know, just letting you know, I am a graphic designer. So, Zay, what's up? So I got emotes, overlays, all that stuff handled. So, you're too kind, Small. You're too kind. I'm probably I'm trying to get everything set up. I got a brand new PC, production PC. I was upgrading my old production PC to be my new stream PC, but I ran into, that's all right. You're good. You're good. We'll let it slide. We'll let it slide. Hey, I got you. I get it. Fiverr. Did you got a Fiverr account yet? Have you signed up for Upwork? No sound. No sound. No sound. Hey, it's tough out there. I'll grant you that, man. Yuri said no sound. He's over on Twitch. Is my microphone levels okay? I mean, I just barely set this up this week. So my mic's a bit on the quiet side. All right, well. Zane, man, world is going fucking crazy. Mike is good. We hear you. Thank you, Mark. Let me though go in and look at yeah, I'm in the yellow. I'm using the new wavelength beta. I'm gonna boost my input gain a little bit. See it in vmix on my master. I barely even touch like yellow peak. Hello. Oh, that peak. Did that peak? I bet that peaked. Check. Yeah, okay. How about now? Should be good now. Ooh, that looked like it peaked. All right, we'll dial it in a bit more here and there. Louder? Is that louder? All right. All right. All right. We'll peaked here. Gotcha. Yeah, all right. As long as you guys can hear me and the music is not too overpowering, you're good on both green and purple. All right, nice. Got folks on Twitch, got folks on Kick, got folks on YouTube. Been a while since I multi-streamed. Yuri asked if I'm done with XGN. No. But if you go to my YouTube channel, I have a video kind of talking about how I'm refocusing my efforts on stuff. Even this stream right here is kind of I'm like, in a minute I'll pretty much be saying, all right guys, I'm not going to be paying attention to chat anymore because I'm going to work, but I just kind of want to stream and be present. But ever since we moved to Florida, we've been trying to, get on our feet. I mean, nothing is like, nothing's going, oh shit, I can't stream anymore. It's just trying to get organized, focusing on specific projects. Cause I've been all over the place really. And I'm like Shanks, like, I'm also looking for that, the side hustle to generate some extra money. Drea, how's the winter? How's things in Indiana, my guy? Yeah, it was cold today. It was a cold day today. Believe it or not, I am wearing sweatpants and I wear a hoodie and a puffy jacket when I took the dog for a walk. It was cold today. I didn't ask you. I didn't ask what, Yuri? You asked. I didn't ask you if I could leave XGN. What? If I can go to Florida, what? I don't. Oh. Oh, Mark. Oh. How is the weather? Then Yuri, how's the weather? All right, just so folks are, in the know. I'm working on a couple thumbs for Clayton. center myself up. Wait. I thought you don't live up north anymore, Jay? $108. That's right. Right. Oklahoma. Okay. Oklahoma to me seems north, but that's only because I'm in Florida. Zane, yes, I do all the thumbnails for Redacted and Clayton. I've been doing their thumbnails since 2021 or 2020, I think. You are definitely up north. Yuri, you are definitely up north. I thank everybody for coming to drop by. I really appreciate it. I was just going to hang out and, I figure I've been gone so long, everybody be like, he must have died. Aw, I miss you guys too. I'm trying to get into a routine. One of the reasons Mojo is lurking. Oh, ha, 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 Mojo Jojo. What's up? Mojo. Yeah, I have been busy. The dog keeps me busy. The dog keeps me busy. I don't know if I... Whoa! 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 Yeah, the dog. The dog keeps me busy. And I spent this last kind of week kind of trying to set up this. I still got, I don't like my lights. I don't like my lights. I don't know. Can you see this banding that's going on right here? Terrible LEDs, these terrible LEDs. I need to get some new lights, but I'm trying to set things back up with all the stuff I have before I start buying new gear. Because I bought a $3,000 new production PC that I spilt coffee in the first week I had it. I did. I spilled coffee in my brand new PC. Roy, man, Roy. I know I don't seem like I'm around much. Roy. But man, On Instagram, on the shorts on YouTube, and all that stuff. I watched the little clip of the girl you were talking about email lists today. But if you got to go to anybody here, you got to go check out Tech Troublemaker on YouTube. Okay. If you're a small creator like me, and you want to watch a guy who is, I mean, Roy may not think he's killing it, but I'm always impressed. I'm impressed and inspired by Tech Troublemakers. Motivation, effort, it's amazing. So just let you know, Roy. As soon as I'm trying to get really back in the game, just with my channel. Never give up, never surrender. There you go. Isn't that from that movie? Galaxy Quest, which is an awesome movie, by the way. Hilarious movie, yeah. You know that Sigourney Weaver shows her cleavage in that, and it was an accident, but they left it in the movie. At least that's what I hear. At least that's what I hear. So yesterday I dug out the teleprompter that I bought like 2 years ago, and finally really set up my extra camera with it, and got the app for it and got it set up so that I could start, because that's one of the things I'm kind of switching gears. I'm going to do more YouTube videos. I'm going to try to focus, because that was the intent all along of me getting into doing content creation, way back when. And I think a few people will remember the Creators Guild, Mr. David Foster, who's moving to Thailand. That was my intent, right? Was to do like stuff that Tech Troublemaker did. Yeah, right. Remember? Yeah. I see all kinds of people like everywhere. There's one guy, Creaky Blinders. Awesome channel if you like to make fun of flat earthers. I met him there. I love watching all those people that I met through the guild and how they've taken off, Matt, I saw Matt, Matt, and was with Tech Troublemaker the other day. I hadn't seen him in a while. Yeah, you got Alex from the TPS report with Danielle, who I haven't seen in a while. I gotta go say hello to her. Joseph Clough is still going strong. And I talked to him and Kevin Michael Reed. I always said with for the gaming kind of content, people are not gonna. It's just very hard to make a living or make money streaming gaming content. Very hard, very hard. Now that doesn't mean you shouldn't stream, but I always thought, like, you know, you're very into Fortnite and really doing a series YouTube, some YouTube stuff on your on Fortnite. You know, I know there's a lot of it out there, but I mean, it's like there was a couple of YouTubers, J-Dog, and there's this other guy, I can't remember his name now for whatever reason, but they played, you know, Warzone, right? And they were very knowledgeable about all the weapons, the tactics, everything. And man, they would just pump out videos based on that. And you know, I'm sure they did well streaming, but I mean, you know, if you were into Warzone, you watched their stuff to get better at it. All right. Anyway, I just finished this thumbnail, and I need to get it up over to get it over there. So give me a second here. And I got one more to do. Yeah, making videos is the way to go for sure. I've been trying to really get organized. I've been using Notion. If anybody's familiar with that, Notion is it's if you've ever used OneNote from Microsoft, it's kind of something like that. But it allows you to kind of organize things and create like a dashboard for like to-do lists, or you know, storing information and retrieving it in a way that, you know, makes sense to you. You know, if you could create, you know, a thing, kind of a dashboard for content ideas. Yes. So you know what I'm talking about. I built a dashboard for Redacted show prep every day. I have a checklist that, you know, I reset every day to remind me of this, all the little things I need to do. But I've also got my Grimskull headquarters. I actually bought the what is his name? The Ultimate Brain. Oh, what was his name? Anyway. Thomas Frank Jr. He's got this Ultimate Brain template. It's fucking amazing. it costs money, but there are free ones out there that, you know, are close to it. But I just, you know. But no, I haven't quit with XGN. It's just that gaming has taken a back seat to everything. I have hardly opened a game at all, other than those times we've streamed together. I miss the girls. You know, we keep in touch and everything, and who knows? Free Trello looks nice and easy, but just a few clicks and it's already asking to pay for what's free on. Yeah, I know, right? But like on the weekends, like, I mean, one of the reasons we moved to Florida was so we could do some outdoor adventures. And I've got two Insta360 X5 cameras that are in need to be used since I paid the money for them. I've got a bunch of videos that I need to edit that I haven't been able to sit down and edit yet. But yeah, it's just XGN is one of those. It's a passion project that just has to kind of be on the back shelf at the moment. Oh God. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope I know 2026 is kind of starting off like just weird, but I hope everybody at least is Nova. Right? Nova! Hug the wife for me. Yeah, fire department called out to my house. Yeah, we got 100 messages. Boop, 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 boop. Way to go. So, all right. So since we moved here, there's a house like catty corner over here. And every now and then we'll hear this kind of alarm, and it's just kind of almost like sounds like a fire, a smoke detector alarm, like beep, 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 beep. You know, but it's outside and it's kind of annoying. I never thought it was something like, where it always sounded like a gate, like one of those, a gate alarm where somebody has something on their gate. So if it's left open, it sounds, or, something like that. But it wouldn't stay. It would be on for a little bit and then go off. So yes, yesterday, or was it Wednesday? I think it was Wednesday. Tuesday night, I heard it. I went outside and heard it go. It was going off. And, didn't think nothing of it. Went inside, figuring it's going to go off at some point. Went to bed. Got up in the morning with the dog. Still going off. Came back in. Kara left for work. I do a 2-mile walk every morning with the dog. She's being very calm. She's worn out. She's like, all right, Dad's home. I can chillax. But get ready for the walk. Go in the garage. I hear like a large vehicle pull up outside. And I'm thinking it's a garbage truck. It's somebody who's come to pick up like yard waste or something. Cause you know, everybody here, they come and they'll pick up your yard waste in the county. And I know across the street, they had something sitting out. So I was like, yeah, all right. I opened my garage door and there's a fire truck on my side of the street. About 4 firemen all getting out, putting on their jackets and start walking up and looking at me like, and I'm like, what's going on, fellas? And they're like, everything okay here? We have a report of an alarm going off, because nobody here talks with a southern accent where I live. Okay, nobody says y'all. Everybody talks like they're from Boston or from New York or New Jersey or from Ireland. Nobody here talks like they're from Florida, because nobody is where I live. Nobody. They talk like they're from Southie. Like the neighbors across the street, they're from Michigan. The neighbors next to us are from New Jersey. He was a postman. He was in the military for God, no, I don't know. He retired and everything, but I don't know. I can guarantee you I've met somebody from Philadelphia, but nobody talks like they're from Florida. Anyway, make the long story even longer. I was like, yeah, alarm. Follow me. I take him in around to the backyard, and I'm pointing. It's like, it's over here. I was like, it's been going off all night and today. And one of the guys says, "Is you guys on septic or are you guys on city or well?" I said, "We're on city water, but we are all on septic." Because we get the city water, but we don't have city sewer here. And it's everybody's usually on a septic. At some point, I think they're going to bring it out here, and some septic tanks also have what's called a lift alarm. So it's an alarm if it starts, your septic tank gets too full to a certain point, it starts, it sets off an alarm. And theirs goes off a lot, so I think it's only a lady there, so I don't know, why it would go off like every other 3 weeks or so. But anyway, so they were like, "Oh, thanks, man. All right, we'll get out of your hair," and they went and contacted them and it got taken care of. So that's the fire truck story, the fire department. Okay, well, I got another thumb to do. And I need to listen to this.
Yeah, so I want to do the one I want to publish this morning is shortly on their website. Variant. So
All right. Thank you, Nova. Thank you. Yeah, follow me on X, and because I try to post on there. I'm trying to consolidate everything into. I had several YouTube channels that I'm kind of focusing into one at the moment. And that's what I was going to do today. I was going to kind of shoot a couple of videos to get posted. I was going to go, I mean, 2026, I was going to like just, the starter gun goes off and boom, off to the races. I had video content that I was going to try to do every day. And yeah, that's already down the shitter. Nova, how's your job going? How's that going? And of course, how's Ash? How's she doing? And the little man. The little man, how's he doing? Okay. Yeah, I had so I got the new PC, right? I got the new PC. I spilt coffee in it the first week I had it. Luckily, I grabbed my coffee. I came in because I had something said, oh yeah, I can do this. And I come in with my coffee. I set it on the coaster, but I set it like on the edge, right? On the edge. And so it goes bloop. And my desk, because I had it, it used to be down here. Down under here. And that's where I set my coffee, right here. I had a coffee cup though. I know it's terrible. But so I spilt the coffee and most of it went straight off to the side over the edge, but there's a little hole. There's little holes in the top of the desk because this is a studio desk and it had, you had your regular workspace, but it has shelves, shelving units that you could put, things on. I took that off because I wanted just a flat desk. I'm making I'm doing like all this. Hey, and all you guys are seeing is like this. So anyway, it was down here. My computer was down here. It used to be down here. Down here. It's now over here. I got a 4-shelf rack on rollers, and I took all my PCs that were under the desk and I put them on the rack so that I could, because this desk is on rollers and that's on rollers, so that I could get back behind there and switch stuff out and all that kind of shit. But anyway, I had a little coaster. I set the coffee on the edge and it and it goes off the side, but there's these little holes where the pegs go to support these shelves. And a bunch of it just poured right through that hole, right in the top of the PC. As soon as I saw it do that, I ran around and I unplugged the back of the PC. the monitors had started flickering, but I pulled it out. I then unhooked everything from the back of the PC and grabbed it, and I got it from Velocity Micro, by the way, and it's a really good PC. And I took it into the kitchen, and I basically took out the graphics card to look and see where, how much, because the liquid kind of went into the bottom, and it didn't quite get into the power supply, but it did kind of get on the graphics card. So I got a bunch of paper towels, and then I just laid it on its side and left it there for a bit so that any coffee could, it literally, when I grabbed it and carried it, coffee was actually dripping out of the bottom. But I left it there for a few. I had one of these dust blowers, one of these mini PC dust blowers. I grabbed that, and then I started just going, I just started, drying it like with a hair dryer, right? They're like little hair dryers. And I did that with the graphics card. And basically, so about an hour later, I come back in, I grab a power cord and a small monitor, and I hook everything up. And using the onboard graphics card, it booted. No problems. It booted up. And I kept, using it to dry out the graphics card. I put the graphics card back in, and it booted. The graphics card booted also. So no damage. No damage. I am telling you though, that whole time, my butthole was clenched that even explosive diarrhea wouldn't have been able to get out. Yeah. So I then went out and bought, like I said, I bought this shelving unit. I ordered on Amazon. And yeah, all my computers are on. I've got 3 computers on it. I've got the new computer, the old Alienware computer, which is the new Stream PC, and then the old Stream PC. Now, I've run into some problems. This Alienware PC, it's a good PC and it served its purpose for graphic design. I can't get the damn Decklink, the Blackmagic Decklink Quad HDMI card in it. It doesn't have a slot for it. That's a $500 capture card. So I'm back to using my old HD60 S Plus from Elgato and using the one camera. Now this other camera, that's the Elgato face cam. But yeah, so I'm probably going to upgrade the old streaming PC. It needs a new motherboard, a new CPU, and memory. And I'll probably keep the old because it's got a 2080, I think, which I think is going to be just good enough. So that I can go back to using that quad link. But the components are sold in that old streaming PC that it won't even run Windows 11. No. You got a 3D printer? I think no. I think I saw you were printing the dilithium things, right? I'm sorry, I can't remember the names, but yeah, I saw somewhere you were talking about you're making a yeah. What all have you created? Have you made? Kind of stuff. I see all kinds of 3D printed slop, everything. You talk about AI slop, but I mean, everywhere I go down here, there's all kinds of 3D printed stuff that people are selling. And it's just, Pokemon or just. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I find 3D printing very useful, but it just, I don't know. Bankini Clench Award. Nice. All right. What did he just say? Oh. Leon Nintendo. Save. All right. I wanted to show, some of you may have seen it. There you go. That's the thing. That's the fun thing. The problem I see is like some people, they sit there and print stuff, but then they just, they print it in a colored plastic and then they try to sell it that way. I'd print stuff and then paint it. Print you a phaser and then, hand paint it. And I don't mean hand painted. I mean like, actually. Yeah. Get actually kind of, use it like a model making kit, Now, which 3D printer did you get and how much did it cost you? If I may ask. Yeah, there's a guy at a comic book store here has done that. You also have an aim. Okay, I got the Bamboo Lab A1. I've heard of that. Under 400? Good. One of the things I'm doing is I'm slowly but surely working on t-shirt stuff again. Trying to get my t-shirt shop updated and kind of start really hammering print on demand as my side hustle. And I plan on doing like, some videos about that. Sort of just about my process. Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil. Emotionally AFK. All right, Jay. That's kind of my thing. Emotionally AFK. Welcome to the stream. You caught me on a day that I actually streamed. I have been just out of it so much. I haven't even, watched a lot of my other fellow streamers like I used to, only because it's like that's what I'm trying to do, is like focus. Poofy, speaking of fellow streamer, Poofy, what's happening? You are just, you're nailing the streaming thing these days. I always see on, I may lurk sometimes, but man, I'm doing good. How are you? I just kind of was like, I got some things to work on. I'm just going to stream it this morning. I'm not trying to avoid people, I swear. It's one of those things where it's like life and other things are getting in the way of free time and I'm trying. It's like trying to focus on getting things done at this point. Being busy is good. Good. Like I say, with the new dog and trying to trying to work on, you know, getting some side hustles going. How's Mr. Hoofy? How's the little one? I do miss everybody. Five. Holy smokes. College, here we come. Are we still why is that? There you go. I'm going to assume we are still like full steam making a go of as a content creator streamer. Hey, Mr. Hoofy. Yeah, I'm changing my well, I don't want to say I'm changing my focus, but it's like I'm getting back to what I was planning on doing as a content creator, which is focusing on more of the video side of things. Roy, you'll have to tell us how that well, I'm sure you'll do a review. Where is he? Is he not? Is he? Okay. I'm gonna put you there, and you there, and you there. But yeah, I'm switching back to trying to focus on probably more doing videos on YouTube, especially since and Roy, you could probably give a better is like, you know, it seems like the smaller creators, you know, the pendulum is swinging to, you know, making, you know, YouTube is advantageous to small creators more these days. It's a lot easier for small creators, I guess. That does not. I don't like that. You miss using Adobe. I don't know. I flirt every now and then. I flirt. I downloaded the Affinity. I mean, I've got Canva. So I downloaded the free Affinity. It's not really free. I mean, it's just like, you know, if you got Canva, you can download it. I think it's kind of tied to that, I think. And then I always flirt with who I flirt with DaVinci Resolve, like, you know, try doing my next video project with that to try to learn it. What am I looking for? I need to say boop completed. We want, yeah. And a lot of people like it. I mean, there's a lot of information out there for folks. Maybe I need a Nintendo logo. But it's one of those things like, man, it's just something, it's, you know, try to learn again. A whole new software. By the way, I got to say that, you know, despite that I haven't been around, I got to say that, you know, moving to Florida was one of the best decisions we've made. You know, even our kids are grown, and since they're out of the house, it's like, you know, we just wanted to get out of that environment in Indiana. Not saying that, you know, I didn't have great times there, but it was like, Tara feels way less stressed. She loves her job here. She loves the people she works with. It's, you know. So I gotta say, we're doing really well. You know, in that capacity of like how we're enjoying just day-to-day life a lot better. All right, I'm looking for. Nintendo logo. That's what I'm looking for. We're at that stage. Oh my God. It's like hoofy. Like, you know, we're at that stage where I try to call my kid to keep up. Say, hey, what's going on? You know, yeah, I'm busy. It's like the cats in the cradle crap, you know. And I go like, damn, my kid ain't got time for ain't got time for the old man. But then I think to myself, man, she's doing it. She's on her own. She's living independent. She's making a go. Let's oops. Oh, I don't know. I'm not feeling it. All right, let's. All right, we'll go with that one. All right, file save. I had like 30 days of content kind of planned out. Roy, I got a content calendar and everything, and man, January 1st just went all down. What the hell? My plan is to kind of was and still is, and like I said, I've been working on it all week to maximize my studio equipment so that I can be able to just come in, record, edit, and post, right? And I've been suffering a lot. Here's what I've been suffering from: waiting for things to be perfect. That's been my biggest thing. That is holding myself back is trying to make things perfect. I think that's kind of been something that's always been, you know. That's why I found it's easier to stream because, you know, you just sit down and, you know, you just blab, where, you know, to do videos, you got to kind of write a script and have an idea of what you want to do. And, you know, Correct. Yeah, to work well on TV. That's how I watch a lot of my YouTube now, is basically sitting in the living room. But yeah, but my plan is like to, when I do a video, that I've got Opus Clip, which is really great, by the way. And to utilize Opus Clip to do, to put out shorts. And I'm going to try to do a better job of the social media. Yeah, but the whole thing is to try to, it's to build a process, build like, is that's kind of one of my Achilles heel is, I have an idea, I'll start working on it, I get distracted, just like I've done with this thumbnail work since I started streaming, right? If I wanted to get this done quick, I shouldn't have started streaming. I should have moved this light right here. There's a light. This is one of my lights. If I do this, the dog's going to get up and you'll see how she acts when she wants attention. Maybe. Okay, she barely moved, which is good. She's still right. Dog, but oh. Okay, she's still good. Still good. I'm gonna get a dog cam going at some point. Okay. Let me. Get this over to I have not played Expedition 33. Anybody played? Gross. Anybody played Expedition 33? I've not played it. I got to set this up. I've got my mixer out, and I've got my digital drawing pad. My anybody played Expedition 33? Clayton apparently finished it and is doing a deep dive video on it. What is it? Baldur's Gate 3? Michelle! Hey! What's up? Right, those are done. I am doing good. It's an impromptu. I mean, I don't even have a countdown set up. I mean, all my old setup is on the was on the other PC that I it's working, but I switched all the hard drives around, and I'm using vMix on this one, whereas I was using OBS before. I'm trying to get back to using vMix. All that great Lumia stuff that I had is, again, down the tubes. What I'm probably when I do stream, I think it'll be a very basic stream, basically like this, basically like a talking head, and a pip with whatever I'm working on. We moved to Florida. It's my streams are going to be very Spartan if I do them, or when I do them, and it probably will be only a few times a month. I'm going to try to work Now, of course, if I'm doing streaming, I'm not going to have like a script, but I'm doing my videos on it depends on the video. If I'm wanting to kind of be more like a tutorial, I'll be moving there in the spring. Ooh, what area? When I'm doing tutorials where I want to make sure I hit specific, steps, I will probably use a script. I'm going to try to get into doing some affiliate links for a couple of like Envato elements, Kittle, some other things that I use. And a lot of stuff that I'm going to be doing is kind of be just a way to drive traffic to Clearwater. That's, yes, south of where we're at. Yeah. I did a music video, whoops, with AI. I don't think I have any porn up here. Let me make sure I don't. I did a music video for David. I used all AI. We could show off a few things. Just show off a few things, and I'm gonna head out. Oh yeah, I want to go to redacted headquarters. All right. So if you don't know, let me see if this is gonna. Okay. Let me pull it. If you don't know, erupt. Oh. See, I streamed. There you go. And that's it for today, folks. I'll see it. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Wait, isn't this is it, right? Okay. Okay. This is a music video I did for David. Now, David, he's all over the place when it comes to stuff. What made me decide to go live? I don't know. I was going to work on some thumbnails. I've been working on getting the studio set back up. So I was like, let me just try. Let me just, I have a very basic stream set up in vMix. So I was like, let's just do it. Let's just do it. So I did. But this is it's a video. David created this song in Suno for his channel, and his channel is a political channel. But but he said, hey, you want to do a music video for this? And so I used AI to do this. So, yeah, it's more of a kind of a 1984-ish kind of feel to it. And it doesn't matter what side of the aisle or however you feel about things. The point I'm showing you this is like, I was like, this is one of the things I'd been working on, and I learned a lot while doing it, and it's a lot of the stuff. It's the kind of filmmaking and direction I want to take my creativity towards. Not necessarily the subject matter, but using the technology to express myself and tell stories with this type of, to me, it's like, that's one of the good things. One of the cool things about AI is it allows people to express themselves in ways that they were not able to, or bring what's in their head more to the screen, without having to have a big Hollywood budget. Like if Nova wanted to create its own sci-fi show or short, now we could do this now without having to, the creativity's there that we can create almost anything. I mean, we still use traditional techniques and stuff like that. All right, here it is. I'll just show it to you. I think, let me make sure that the audio is off. Hopefully it's not too loud. Does that look choppy, or does it look smooth? If it looks choppy, I'll send you a link.
Caught in the hold of a Zionist trap. No red, no blue, no tether, no trap. A flagless wind is where we roam. We're not left, we're not right, we're on. Oh.
Chains on our mind.
Right.
They tried to bind, but we've got
If it's choppy on stream, let me see if I can pull it up in YouTube. Actually, let's go here. Right here. Well, let me get it pulled up first. All right. That looks like it's playing a bit better.
Caught in the hold of a Zionist trap. No red, no blue, no tether, no trap. A flagless wind is where we roam. We're not left, we're not right, we're on our own.
Chains on our mind. They try to blind, but we've got fire in our bloodline.
A little bit cut off because I've got
We
it
are
cropped
the
a
all middle, the ones who won't settle. No puppet strings, no kings, no lies.
Politically homeless, watch us rise. No foreign hands, no steel on our wrist. We're the shadows, the rebels,
The clenched fist. Clenched fist. They whisper rules and a silver tongue, but their empires are
fist. The clenched fist. The clenched fist.
Anyway. So, yeah. I did all that with AI. We had there's a channel that we have called redacted, but it has redacted files, which is more it's more stories on like basically paranormal and the unexplained and that sort of stuff. And we did one on Rendlesham Forest. Underground, America's Underground. And we're doing one on the Knights Templar also. And I use AI a lot for that filmmaking process of just creating visuals that, you wouldn't be able to get without, having a big Hollywood budget and hiring actors and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of kind of, filmmaking I'd like to do in that aspect. But I learned a lot, creating that, in techniques and tools and that sort of stuff. Let's see, what else have I been working on? I did, some of you may have seen some of my Thanksgiving. Is it Thanksgiving? I'm going to pull up YouTube again. Hey, happy Thanksgiving from Grim. Yeah, this little Thanksgiving, I created this character and I'm using Character Animator to animate him. Inspiration comes from Mojo. Mr. Mojo Jojo, of doing these kind of animated characters, but this is he's going to be the guy that helps me sell t-shirts.
And Tara and Chloe, hope everybody has a great holiday season. We've got some things coming up in 2026. So I haven't been around much online or anything, but I just wanted to post something to say, hey, I'm still alive, and follow on X, subscribe on YouTube, and stay up to date that way. And stay tuned. Happy Thanksgiving. Hey,
If you
happy Thanksgiving from
saw,
Thanksgiving.
Sweet Alice there makes an
Hey,
appearance in the
Happy
background.
Thanksgiving.
Let's see.
Hey,
I swear. Oh yeah, because I posted a bunch of old stuff, but I got on that whole Bigfoot craze and tried my hand at doing the Bigfoot TikTok, you know.
hey,
Hey, what the
happy Thanksgiving from Grimskull.
what the what the all right, hold on. What? All right. Apparently I'm gonna have to.
So you probably seen that.
There you go.
Okay, trying human caffeine today. How bad can it be? What the heck is this stuff? Tastes like dirt. No wonder you guys lost all your hair, EWUWW.
So I wasn't able to make him say ew. That's why I was like EWWW. So, you know, that was just one of my first attempts.
So you probably seen that alien dude, Chad, thinking he is the king of hide and seek now. I say hold my beer.
I wish I was able to use the same voice for the guy. For that one. But, you know, they always talk about how Bigfoot is like the hide and seek champion. But I took some old images in Midjourney because Midjourney's come out with you know, their own, you know, video creation tool where you can turn your images into videos. And so I did that, and then I stitched those together with this in this little kind of short.
Ha! Can't catch me.
Yeah, and then that was so Bigfoot's response.
So you probably seen
Bigfoot's
that alien
response.
dude, Chad, thinking he is the king of hide and seek now. I say hold my beer.
What was I talking? Was I even talking? Oh, okay. I was talking about big boobage.
All right, Fish Tank, what do you do? What's up with you, man? You a gamer? What do you do? Are you a designer? Are you a chatter? Are you a streamer? Give us a skinny. Are you just a lewd lurker like the rest of us? An admirer of the big boobage?
So yeah, I mean, I was trying out Opus clips, taking old videos and trying to just create content. So anyway, thanks guys for coming ahead. It's already 2:05. Wow, time flies. Time flies. My dog is taken off. Where did she go? She left. She got tired of waiting for me. Where's she at? I think she went to lay down on the couch. Yep. She took off. You still selling shirts? Yes, I am. I am I however am I'm working on the shop, kind of doing a soft relaunch at some point, but I'm coming up with some new designs and stuff. Um, I am I'm paring it down to t-shirts only. I don't know that I'm going to do hoodies and sweatshirts and other stuff, maybe hats, maybe coffee mugs, but I'm going to focus on just doing t-shirts as a product, t-shirts as a product. So yeah, that is one of the big things. It's like all this other stuff, all the my video channel and everything is going to be more focused on doing like AI design work for the t-shirt shop mainly. And that is my main focus. You know, all the videos and stuff that I want to do and stuff are in support of trying to get people to go to my t-shirt shop, basically. So I'm working on my t-shirt shop to get some more designs and stuff in there and do a kind of a soft relaunch and then start really kind of pumping advertising. But yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. It's great to see everybody. Nova, Yuri, Michelle, Sean. Go watch Sean, by the way. Go check out Sean, Erupt TV. He's killing it all the time. Oofy was here. Go check out her channel over there on on Kick. Zborn, I do believe is still, you know. Have I heard from Danny? I have not heard from her. I do get posts and stuff, and you know, I pay attention to what she's doing. Zborn does some streaming and some art streams and every now and then. And what do you play? Are you playing? Still doing the GTA RPG stuff? Zborn? Nope. Indecisive Jay, thanks for coming out. Jay streams also, so if you're over on Twitch, you could go catch him streaming stuff every now and then. Grail Zero, another streamer. Mark was here. Shanks, appreciate it for stopping by. Definitely not Zane. Good to see you, sir. And anybody who I may miss, I don't mean to. But it's good to be back in the saddle for a bit. Like I said, we're going to be working on trying to get some just videos going in the t-shirt shop going. We're also going to be trying to work on this other channel, which is the adventures, or what is it? What did I call it? I don't even remember what the name of my own channel is. Because the whole point of one of the points of moving down to Florida, we were going to do some kayaking and do a kayaking channel. We haven't got the kayak yet. We need some music to. There we go. What is the name of that channel? Adventures with Grim and Tara. So if you feel like you want to throw a subscribe there you go. There's nothing there yet. We are that is the channel we are working on. I've got like videos of, you know, using our Insta360 camera and that sort of stuff to, you know, we went kayaking the other day, and I did shoot some footage of that I need to turn into something. But you know, we go on hikes every now and then, and we try to bring the camera, and it's a 360 camera. So, you know, we're hoping to do some stuff with that. But thank you guys. I appreciate you. Have a good Friday. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. And I don't have an ending screen, so it's going to be like a bye and and cutting you off, because you know, I need to fix my stuff for this sort of stuff. But appreciate it. Have a good weekend, and we will just, you know, follow me on X. Follow me on X, and that way you'll I will try to give everybody more of a heads up next time if I stream. Love you guys. Thanks a lot. I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you later.